What if you negotiate your entire agreement, sign it, and then somebody dies or otherwise can't do or won't do what it is they've signed up to do? Hi, I'm Catherine Miller, and I've been a divorce attorney in New York City and New York State for over 30 years. And this is part of my Unboxing Divorce series, what to do about protecting against death and divorce. I'm sorry, and death and default in divorce. So let's first of all talk about death. Let's say you have a long support agreement, or you both committed to do things like pay for college or summer camp or just for support of your kids or with the other person, and somebody goes ahead and unfortunately passes away during that obligation before all of those expenses are paid. It's really important that any settlement agreement address that issue. And you can do it one of two ways. Either you can do it with life insurance. This is much simpler, and the easiest way to go ahead is just get a term life insurance policy that ensures each person's obligations to the other person or the children or whatever the contract sets out, and make sure that those payments are going to be made with life insurance. If life insurance isn't possible, and that could be that it's prohibitively expensive or just really not possible to get if someone's a cancer survivor or there have been other health issues along the way that make it impossible to get health insurance, then what we do, and this is a little bit technical, so bear with me, we create a charge against the estate of each person, meaning that should they pass away, then the contract provisions can be enforced against the estate, whatever assets that person leaves behind. Obviously, if they don't leave assets behind, you can't enforce them, which is why I prefer the life insurance. But still, if that's the best we can do, we should at least address it. The other issue is what to do about default. And this is a really important thing, because oftentimes people say, well, what if he doesn't pay? What if we sign this and she just walks off and doesn't do what she's supposed to do? So it's also really important that each of your agreements have a default provision in them, meaning if they don't do what they say they're going to do under the contract, then there's penalties involved. And one of the penalties really that's very important to have in there is a provision that the defaulting party, the person who doesn't do what they're supposed to do, pays the legal fees and court costs of the person who's looking to enforce the agreement. I know it seems like a lot. And if you are wondering how I can talk to you about this in more people terms, why don't you give me your contact information below, and we'll send over our PDF on people sizing divorce and help simplify some of these divorce issues. Thanks for listening.